Are you someone who want to start a business, but you have no any idea how to start, where to start, what skill I need to develop in this process, and you have no any clue about business? Maybe you are working in job and you want to start something, but you have no any pointer, you have no any direction, how to think, where to think, what to do. So the purpose of this video is, my friend, to give some idea. Okay, if you are someone who want to start something and you are thinking to launch your business, start your business, and you have no any proper direction, you have no any idea that what skill I need to develop. So this is just like a kind of mini course. You can treat it as a mini course. So I'm going to create 3 parts of this video, that what business skill you need to develop if somebody want to start business, and how you can scale your business, and how you can become the millionaire in the business if you want to start it. Okay, first of all, let me introduce, do I have the authority, first of all, that I can talk about in this topic, especially on the business in this topic. So my friend, I was in IT, and for last couple of years, last 3 years, I started couple of businesses. Couple of businesses got failed and couple of got success. So I have enough idea, and the purpose of this video is to share my experience, that anybody just like me who are in job and he has the idea that I want to do something. Okay, so this is just like I'm going to condense my all the experience, whatever mistake I made in couple of years. And as a business owner, you have to think as a business owner that how you can start, what skill you need to develop, and this is you can take as a pointer, as a direction. Okay, I'm not claiming that if you watch this video you will become overnight a successful business owner, or you will create business overnight. It is not going to happen. Okay, so what is going to happen, this video will tell you, it will give just some direction, where you can start, how to start, and in this process, if you want to sustain in this process, then what skill you need to develop. Okay, and what are the traits, what are the mindset that you have to develop. So that's the purpose of this video, to give some high level idea if somebody want to start a business, so where he can or she can think about and what he has to do. Okay, so let's start our video. I hope the context is very clear now. Okay, and my friend, if you're watching this video first time, if you're coming to my YouTube channel for the first time, I will highly request you please go ahead and subscribe my channel, because I'm creating content on a lot of topic about business, about investing. This is my topic. Okay, now come to the point. I know that if you're still watching this video, I know that you are very curious and you're very interested to know how I can start my business. I have some idea, I want to do something, but how to start it. Okay, so let me begin first, that if you really want to start a business, okay, again, I'm telling you, it is not a simple process. It is not so easy. If you really want to stay in the long run in this business, if you want to start something, you want to scale something, you want to create impact in the business, then first of all, you should have some characteristics. You should have some property inside you. Okay, so let me talk about, in this video, I will talk about some characteristics, some unique quality as a business owner, as an entrepreneur. What are the unique quality you should have? Okay, and that's you have to exhibit in your character. Okay, so let me talk about why this is important, why this quality is important, because this is my experience. Okay, you will fail multiple times in this. Okay, maybe I have seen a lot of people, they start, but very few people are able to succeed, they're able to sustain in this game. Okay, so that is why it is very important to understand, first of all, you have to understand yourself, right? Whether I'm the right person for this or not. Okay, and I'm not saying you cannot develop this property. You can develop this property. So what are those quality as a business owner that you have to develop? Okay, and in the long run, it is going to help you. So number one, what I believe, that if you really want to become a business owner, you want to start a business, you have to be innovative, because if business is a very dynamic. Okay, there are a lot of things, there are a lot of competitions, there are a lot of customers, there are a lot of things are changing overnight. So you have to be innovative, and you should be in position to create some product. some innovative product, okay? And you have to understand the business dynamic, you have to understand the your customer dynamics, how the economics is changing, how the environment is changing, and you have to understand the customer desire, what they're looking for, what they have the need, and are you able to serve those needs. So I believe that the first quality as a business owner you should have innovative thinking, critical thinking, innovative thinking. And I know that I'm not saying that anybody is born with that, okay? Some people are born with that, and some people can develop. Even I was not born with that, okay? But over the period of time, if you have the ambition, you can think about, you can develop this innovative thinking, critical thinking. This is number one. And number two, very important is taking risk. If you have no risk ability, then I would suggest don't start it, okay? If you're in job or you have some stable way of making money, you have some revenue, then you can continue with that, because business is very risky, okay? And as a person, what I believe that you should have the ability to take risk. If you're in position that, no, I don't want to take risk, and I want to be very comfortable life, I want to stay in comfort zone, then it is not going to help you. It is, to be honest, it is not for you, okay? So you should have the ability to come out from the comfort zone, take some calculated risk. Again, I'm saying you don't have to take blunder risk, you have to estimate the risk, you have to take some calculated risk in this process, okay? So if you have the ability, again, this can be built over a period of time. I'm not saying everybody is born with risk-taking ability. Nobody is born, okay? But over a period of time, with taking small steps, with taking little steps, you can develop, you can muscles your taking risk ability. This is number two. And number three, what I feel that as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, okay, you should have a marketing skill, especially if you're planning to start a coaching business. You should have a good quality of marketing, okay? Again, the marketing skill you can develop. Nobody is born with the marketing skill. Even I was not born. So in this business, if you want to stay in this business, you should have a good, I would say, marketing is, what is marketing? Marketing is all about to bring the awareness about your product, about your services, about your business, okay, to among the people, so the people will come to know. So if you, what I believe that, if you believe that, no, I'm not good in marketing, I don't like marketing, I don't like talking about my product, so I would suggest you find a co-founder. If you have this ability, you have the marketing ability, you can talk about, you can create content on social media, then it's a very great. I would say every entrepreneur should have this skill, marketing skill. If you have not marketing skill, because I know that a lot of people are shy. They feel very awkward, they shy away coming in front of camera, talking about some content, creating content. I have seen, but they have the ability to take risk. They are very innovative, but they are shy person. If you are such kind of person, then I will suggest you find a co-founder, okay? Find a partner or co-founder who are good at marketing, who are good at communication skill. So if you have this combo, you have the ability for innovative thinking, critical thinking, taking risk, and you have found another person who have the ability to talk about the marketing, so it becomes a combo, right? If you find this combo, then it will help you. But I would suggest you, as a business owner, it should be your core attribute, it should be your core quality, your marketing skill. And fourth one is about sales and closing skill, okay? So as an entrepreneur, I would suggest you, it should be your core skill. It's a hardcore skill. If you're not able to close people, let's suppose you are finding people are showing interest in your product, in your business, they want to buy from you, they are coming to your funnel, but people, they are coming, but you are not able to close. Maybe your offer is not good, you are not pitching, or maybe you are not able to articulate your product and services in the better way. There could be multiple reasons. So that is called sales and closing skill, okay? So as a business owner, I suggest everybody who will start the business, this should be your core quality. This should be your core property, or core, I would say core skill, hardcore skill, okay? Other departments, like other things like lead generation, other things you can outsource. But as a business owner, your marketing skill, okay, and your closing skill, sales skill, you have to really work on that. And that's what I have experienced for the last couple of years. If you have, because you cannot depend on others, because in the beginning, but I feel that in the beginning, you will start as a solopreneur, okay? In the beginning, it can be that you don't have a big team, you don't have a lot of people, you don't have a lot of resources in the beginning. So in the beginning, you have to develop this all skill, okay? And this should be a core skill. Again, I'm giving a lot of stress. It should be a core skill. Your marketing skill, your communication skill, your sales skill, closing skill. These are the core skill you have to develop as a business owner, okay? So this is my experience. Again, this is all I'm saying with my experience, for the last couple of years, that I feel that, personally, I feel that I should have a closing skill, marketing skill, okay? And especially in the coaching business, this is fundamental. This is a core skill you need to develop, okay? Next part, let's pretend that you are very interested, you are very excited. No, I want to start. I have this all attribute. I'm good in marketing. I'm good in sales. These all things you can develop over a period of time. Let's suppose you have that, okay? The next thing that you have to understand as a business, okay? There are three important components in any business. I call it 3P. What is called 3P? And I have learned from my mentor. Okay, so what are the three property? As a business owner, you have to understand three important aspects, three important component or aspect in any business. It can be any kind of business, okay? So the first part is called product. There are three things: product, problem, and prospect. I repeat, product, problem, and prospect. There are three important building blocks or three important components in any business, okay? So let me talk about first the product. So as a business owner, if you're starting a business, then basically you are creating a product. It can be in terms of anything. It can be a digital product, it can be a physical product, it can be a coaching business, it can be a coaching service, any kind of, okay? So first of all, you have to think about what can be my product. And it's a very, I would say, very extensive exercise. I would not say in overnight, in 1 day or 2 days, you will come out, you will have the idea, okay, this is my product. So if you want to create a product, then second thing, because these all attributes like product, prospect, problem, they are tightly coupled, okay? So how to create a product? So if you want to create a product, then you have to understand the problem first, because everything is derived from the problem. What is that? Problem, okay? So as a business owner, because you're solving a problem, right? So you have to understand what problem you're going to solve and why you're going to solve, whether this problem has already been solved by other business owner. So your focus, your main focus as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, should be finding a good problem that nobody has solved right now. Or if somebody has already solved that problem, then how differently you can solve this problem, how you can make it better for the customer, okay? So this is, I would say it will take time. It is not so easy to find a good problem, find the problem statement. So you can do some research, you can go to market, you can talk to your prospect, your customers, that what kind of problem they're facing and how whether they want the solution. This is all thing you have to do a market research, okay? So find a problem. So if you find the problem that, okay, I know that this is my problem, this is the customer are going through, and I want to solve this problem through some exercise, through some research, then you can create a product, right? So first you have to focus on the problem, that what problem you're going to solve for your customer. And then around that problem, to solve that problem, you need to develop some tools, a product, okay? So that can be a product. So you can see that your problem and product are tightly coupled, right? And the third component comes about prospect, okay? Because all these businesses, whatever you're going to start, whatever product you're going to create or innovate, this is all for prospect, your customer, right? So as a business owner, you should know your customer pretty well. So there are two important components for a customer, like its demographic. You should understand their demographic, what they have, male, sex, they have what they're thinking. There are a lot of things comes under demographic. So demographic and psychographic, there are two important components which comes under prospect. You have to understand their demographic, where they come from and what they have the psychology. Okay, so these all things you have to condense, you have to put into one framework, and I call it PPP. So first you have to talk about you have to think about what problem as an entrepreneur, what problem you're going to solve, and what the product you're going to create to solve that problem, and you have to understand your prospect. Okay, and one thing I want to add here, whatever problem you're going to solve, okay, you have to think that this problem can be monetized, because ultimately as a business owner you need profit, you need money, right? Let's suppose you are very excited. I'm very excited to solve this problem. Okay, and I have seen a lot of people, especially in the beginner, they make one mistake. They feel that, okay, this problem is very great. Okay, I'm very passionate about solving this problem, but actually in the market is not giving value for that problem. Maybe market is not ready to pay right now for that problem. It can be any reason. Okay, so as a business owner, first you have to identify whether you find that your problem, whether market is ready to pay. If the market is not ready to pay for that, then there's no value, right? So as a business owner, you will not make any profit. So that is my point. You have to understand pretty well. You have to do market research. You can start some campaign. You can do some research around that, whether people will pay for it. Okay, let's suppose I'm giving example. Let's suppose you want to build some solution for student, for going a student. Okay, maybe 5th class or 6th class, 7th class student. This is your audience. That's you want to solve some problem. So first of all, solving the problem, creating a product around that. You have to understand whether this customer, your school-going children, they are the potential customer. Will they buy your product? Who have that power to take decision to purchase your product? They have no, right? So that's what you have to. There are multiple angles to that. Okay, I'm not saying that you should not create a product for children. You can create the product, but your process to sell the product, your process to get the money will be different here. Okay, so depending upon that's what I'm saying. These three all components, like what problem you're solving, what product you're creating, and what your prospect. These all three are tightly coupled. Okay, so you're thinking. Okay. So before investing any money, before starting any team, anything, first of all, you have to do some analysis. You have to do some research around these three dots. Try to connect all the three dots. What problem you're going to solve, what product you're going to create or innovate, and for which people, who is a prospect. So these all things, these all dots, three dots you have to connect, and then you start taking action and build a team, and you can start taking the action. Okay, so these are the prerequisites, I would say, if you want to start a business. These are the quality. I talk about what are the quality you need, and what are the thinking process, where to start, where to begin. This is your framework called product. You have to get a product, think about a problem, and think about a prospect. Okay, this is all in this video. I know that it's just a beginning. In the next video, I will talk about, if you have identified the problem, what problem you're going to solve, and for which people, your prospect, and you have developed the product. The next thing is how to sell it, right? How to create revenue out of it. So that's what I will talk about in next video.